Welcome to DDS Handpiece Hub. Here we are going to focus on the Makes and Models tab. As you can see, the Insights section for this tab looks almost identical to the Surgeries tab. However, the map chart is different. It breaks total cost by each specific brand rather than surgeries. So now, let's select only New South Wales surgeries. Click Search, and now scroll down and expand the Cavo brand. We can see that it has an average rating of 5.72, 0% unrepaired rate, around $3,000 total cost, $163 average cost, and is comprised of 18 handpieces. This presentation is just like the Surgeries tab, except now we're grouped by the brands and not the surgeries. You can see that now Cavo is broken down by surgeries 5, 6 and 7. You can see that the 5th surgery has 9 handpieces, the 6th has 3 and the 7th has 6 handpieces. We can switch to the Models tab, where we can gain insight into which particular models are the least expensive in maintenance terms and/or the most expensive. For example, Cavo 20CH repairs cost $313 on average over 3 handpieces, which makes these repairs quite expensive. On the contrary, Cavo 2000L only cost $160 per repair on average. Sorting further, we can find that Cavo 628B was the cheapest when it comes to the maintenance at around $70. Obviously, comparisons need to be made between high-speed models and a separate search made between low-speed models, as low-speed models will generally cost more to repair. Let's do the same for the NSK brand briefly. We can see which surgery actually spent the most, and we can see which model required more repairs money in total. Let's return to observing all surgeries. Now, we want to break down the results of all practices and branches. We can easily apply the same approaches as sorting and details rows. This is a good chance to showcase advanced sorting. Let's say I want to first sort by the number of handpieces and then by the average cost. This would mean that we first have K9 and K20A, which both have been submitted 5 times, but on average, K9 costed more. If I'm going to clear this sorting, we would just end up in a random order, and if we click the header again, we can sort lowest to greatest. This way, we now first see 20A and then K9. Reversing the sort will net us the initial picture. This report also supports date aggregate function. If we are going to aggregate weekly, we'll be able to easily see the total cost and average cost broken down by weeks. This also applies to the core table below, for the Cavo for each model and each surgery. Do not be afraid of the empty cells in this table. This means that there were no handpieces of that model submitted on that particular week.